Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo
causing a storm in the NPP.
I'm not too sure what his definition of influence is, and I'm not too sure this morning he has represented the very party that asked him to come here very well. He has rather destroyed their chances of even making it 18% in the next election. I'll prove to you why. You see, he is in the same NPP. Xposes is also in the same NPP. And those that are looking at the figure, those that know the realities on the ground, are now beginning to speak the truth. So we are not going to be the ones to say that when Allah left, he had that toll on them.
You didn't even have 35,000 votes.
So then he must go and disagree with Xposes. And when Xposes said that the 2 million votes that they lost was as a result of Allah's living. I didn't say it for Xposes. If he wants to disagree with him, we should go and ask him. But I will not begrudge him because, sometimes you want to put up that boisterous posture. You want to put up that posture that will suggest that, we can do this. They say, I can do this through Christ who strengthens me. So I'm very happy with that. Because if he was even mindful, then granted that Alan had 35,000.
You didn't even get the 35,000 votes.
So what does Article 63 says? Now, first of all, before one becomes a president, you submit yourself to the electoral commission. Is that the case?
The fact is
no. I'm coming. I just want to let you understand.
That's the point he's saying.
That's why I'm saying that he has rather come to destroy his party.
How?
Because the very constitution that we all abide by tells you that before you become a president, you will need 50 plus 1 vote. Is that not the case?
Yes, that's true.
And he say Alan had what? 35,000. Out of the case.
Yes.
And in fact, the reason why Nana Akufo-Addo could not become the president of this country in 2008 was as a result of some 27,000 votes that he needed. So if I get a deputy general secretary, and what are we discussing this morning? That Agyapong has been sent to the disciplinary committee. And I understand that it's 10 petitions. Remember, they have been consistent with Agyapong. 10 cents, 10 petitions. Now, what are they saying? They are saying that Ken did not represent them in good stead. He did not present the party in a very positive way. And I'm saying that the deputy general secretary who has to come here and better the situation has also worsened the situation.
Oh, how?
That the whole essence of being in politics, which is to attract, he is telling how people don't have influence. Why don't they have influence? Because someone had 35,000. And I'm saying that if I were him, I wouldn't go on that tangent because that 35,000, the constitutional provision is that 50 plus 1. Is that not the case? So if you have 35,000 already gone, and also your own chief of staff, the Bawumia campaign chief of staff, a couple of days ago, going in there and speaking truth, because that is the reality.
So, there were
he was telling them, like, look, if anybody was in the NPP and was not thinking aloud, and was just looking at the raw figures of Allah having 35,000, then that person must be coming from Kusmukaya. Because when they interrogated the figures, the 2 million votes that they lost, the data available suggests that more of them did not vote because of
but there's no.
So why would I?
It's not scientifically proven. You can't tell me that 2 million people did not vote because of Alan.
That is,
and I'm also
go and tell Chambers. I am not saying.
Yeah, but so are you aware?
Yes, what am I aware of?
Voting voters indeed voted for the NDC.
Yes, some would have voted for NDC.
So in the next election, you can have that same number switch to the NPP. So that's not what I'm saying. But you never know. It's politics.
What did you just say? That is going to switch where?
They'll switch to the NPP. They can't.
NPP
That's
is a
politics.
party. Don't waste your time there. What I'm saying to you right now is that in election 2024, Alan contested as an independent candidate. That's what they don't know.
I'm saying that if you take your 35,000 out of floating voters in this country, you don't have the influence.
The 35,000 you're talking about. I am saying that Alan contested as an independent candidate in election 2024 without any parliamentary candidate. In fact, our what do you call it, polling agents? No, the polling agents appointed by Mr. Alan Chamartin, about 90% of them were denied access to the various polling stations. That is fine. We are now a political party where we'll be having parliamentary candidates across the entire country, where we'll be having constituency executive polling stations, executives here and there. So the dynamics are very different. And I will be very surprised this morning that he will try to put, but we like it that way. It's like pregnancy. It will come out. Fortunately, in 2028, we will go back to the polls. We will go and vote. We will go and market ourselves. So that is not my worry at all. The reality will dawn on all of us, and I am more than confident that in election 2028, the party to look out for is the United Party.
I'm making the suggestion to you that you should just see the likes of Haruna.
Yes.
Quietly, beg them, plead with them that you want to come back to your NPP. Because, you know, if you don't do that...
Blessed, if you were not my friend, I would have thrown this...
Solo, this morning...
What are you talking about?
What's the violence about?
What I'm saying is that you just showed a video of people slapping themselves. Is that what political party is about? Is it the political party that you want?
He says there's indiscipline in every political party.
Which one is that? Indiscipline. We are discussing Agyapong. What indiscipline did they cause? Yeah, let's discuss the subject. The truth of the matter is that here is someone who is being persecuted by a section of the party, the Bawumia faction, that is trying to get him out of it. Because, remember, after election 2024, they hurriedly put up a committee in the Ashanti region. And if you read the committee's report, they centered it on Kennedy Agyapong. Look, a lot of them went into the campaign mode. But because they foresaw that he would be contesting again in their primaries, they singled him out and attributed their huge defeat to his utterances.
The reason why I'm kind of minded of the influence conversation.
Which one is that?
Is that if you look at even the last primaries, the three individuals.
Yes.
Kennedy Agyapong, who was deemed to be, you know, the front runner, is going to be second. He ended up, I mean, trailing behind Brian Agyapong.
It's not true. But Kennedy was second. Kennedy got 46,988. He placed second. You see? And the entire delegate system of the NPP.
So Brian didn't.
Brian was third.
He was third.
So you see, Brian was third. Kennedy was second. Kennedy had 46,988.
And then
out of that, there is a group called the base. Remember, there is a base. And I keep hearing some of them say that they were able to sack the national chairman of the party, they sacked general secretary and won an election. These are two different parameters. When it happened in 2014, which was is a template that they are trying to adapt, the party then that was governing was also not seeing things through. That was the period that we were experiencing doom so in this country. I can tell you that no government will survive a position when they take a whole country into almost 2 years of doom so. You will survive it. So that played to their advantage. Angry people went out there and voted for that this time around. And remember in 2012, after the election, the NPP then protested that the election was rigged. The matter ended up at the Supreme Court, so it was building up. And they lost with some 47%, you remember? So you had about 3%. Now the situation is very different right now. The last election, your candidate had 41.74. Remember the days that they were telling you I can't pay. So these are two different dynamics. And there wasn't that disintegration as it was in 2016 going into that election.
Do you plan to form a coalition between the base and UP? Is that what you're planning?
I mean, where it has gotten to, it to be in the interest of the two bodies, the United Party and the base.
Ken and Alan?
Of course. I mean,
who will be the flag bearer?
That one will be determined. That one will be determined. But the point is that it will not be in the interest of the base to go alone. It has to be a collective, absolute, together with the CPPs, all the other parties, so that we prosecute this agenda of this.
If we put the last election results together, and we put all of your votes together, you will even,
then you are assuming that we are going to start election 2028 with people having 2 billion, 4 million. We are all starting from ground zero. Is that the point? No, we are all starting. I can't pay people. You know they have run away from that. They realize that it was a ridiculous team to use. But I am saying,
Dr. Bawumia has some amount of votes sitting down for him.
From where? He counted Kennedy's votes amongst us. Is that not the case? And his supporters. And here is the case we have been told that no one is bigger than the party. Yesterday, I heard his own brother, Kennedy's brother, say that Kennedy is out of the party. I heard him. And so they are only waiting for them to make that pronouncement. But I doubt whether they will have the balls to even say that Kennedy must leave, because in the past, they said Professor Foucault-Boate has been sacked. They couldn't. Abuwa Papu has been sacked. They couldn't. So, I mean, they don't have it.
Tanko Computer, you are in the NDC, and when you see all of these things happening, it's good for you, isn't it? You're happy.
Let me say good morning to you.
Yeah.
And Alaji Haruna, my brother. Neti Yumpale. Solo. You know, we just celebrated the fire festival.
That's a powerful festival.
Yes.
You should have taken Solo up there.
Oh, yes.
To walk through fire small.
I wanted to invite you.
He wouldn't have survived it. Because it is men that walk through the fire festival.
He was
Solo.
sleeping in the hotel. He went to enjoy, came back, he had walked through fire.
No, it was a beautiful one. I mean, Bimbila was a beautiful place. Let me congratulate them, the good people of Bimbila. They did very well.
Yeah.
It was very peaceful.
Beautiful.
Why? Bimbila is part of the topic we are discussing.
No, they are my people.
Okay, because you want to contest. Okay, no problem.
Oh, you want to contest?
You see,
breaking news.
Where is it?
Anyway.
There's none. There's none. You see, they know they are losing the seat. They are targeting all the seats we lost to them in 2024. And one of them is Bimbila. You know that. We are going to take it. All the seats in the Eastern Corridor and majority from Ashanti, we are targeting it. We'll make sure that we'll make meaning the political landscape come 2028. We mean business. What we say, we prosecute. Now, you see, NPP, they need to sit down. In fact, the elders need to sit down and do soul searching about the party. Because if you look at the party that we used to know of 92, Odoi Sykes, Darocha, and all these people, these were cream de la cream. Anytime they come out and put things together, we in the NDC were jittering. Because those guys were old-timers and they understood the political landscape then. Currently, what is going on in the party is a serious problem. They need to look at it. It appears the defeat of the 2024 election has disorganized them completely. Even their playbook that they haven't. They can't read through the playbook again. I don't know whether when they are reading, they read from left to right now on their book. Because it's completely disorganized. Now, you see...
A party that has a leader?
Yeah, no. The party,
they've elected their leader?
No, there's a problem. That's where the problem started.
But you don't have a leader. Okay, you have the president is the leader of your party when you are in government. But I'm talking about succession plan. You don't have your next leader. They have a leader.
They have a leader. The leader of the party is the president. He's there. And we have the national chairman, the general secretary. All the leadership are there.
Okay.
It's functioning. The party is the most
for the next election
effective political party in the SAP region. In fact, in Africa. People are coming and learning.
Who's your 2028 flag bearer, though? You don't have that.
We are implementing a manifesto. We are talking
right. So, but they have. That's why I'm saying they have a leader.
The manifesto of the NDC is in full force. Ghanaians are enjoying it. Okay. Now let's come back to them. I said the time again that this Alisa group. You remember I called them Alisa group. The day they sat down and decided that they were going to pick their flag bearer ahead of reorganization of the party, I said this party is in trouble. That's never happened. You see, so I've been calling on political scientists to study NPP very well. Because the thing they are doing, they have changed the whole political distance and it's haunting them. You see what they are doing. Now, you know articulator track. When it's descending on a steep hill, and the head is removed from the trailer, what happened? What will happen to the whole
It's obvious.
Well, obvious. That's how it has happened to the NPP. Because when you do that, the party got 38.2% in the general election. A ruling government, Ghanaians rejected them totally, 100% rejection. It has never happened since 1992. A ruling party to lose such a massive distance. Now, for them to go and reorganize the party, look at the party from the top down. Okay, say, okay, something didn't go well. We need to get executives from, they call them polling stations. The polling stations should have been reorganized, constituencies reorganized, regions, then finally national. Get a properly organized party, a machine. Then you can now think of putting a head on it. What did they do? They rather went and brought back the same candidate who gave them 38.2%. Using the same structure that gave them the 38% to vote for him. And after putting him there, their own people, they now sat back and said, no, let's go and reorganize the party. So you see, those who voted for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, they are suffering to become executives again now because they want to throw them out.
Including...
I'll say you wait and see. Because
including
you know what, you see, That is what the soul of the party is why they are fighting. It's not Kennedy. Because Kennedy...
Are you sure about what you're saying?
I'm telling you, the Alisa Group, it's a playbook. It's a master stroke they did. Because if they had organized a party from the branches, polling stations, constituency, regional, national, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia would have been thrown out. The election of the president...
What's your evidence for that?
The evidence is very clear. These branches and people, they are furious. They are very furious with the results they brought them. And if they had gone in, they would have chased them out. The polling station is again. Haven't you seen some constituencies they've suspended?
But if I'm going by the last primaries in the NPP, then we should assume that Kennedy Agyapong would have maintained his same level of, percentage, or even higher, because Alan is no longer.
No, you see.
But that has rather gone down.
No, so, you know the reason. I am saying that this.
So if we are going by that's why I'm saying that if we are going by your own analysis, using that same album, then Ken should have retained his votes.
That's why I'm saying that. That playbook they used was carved at Alisa Hotel. Sat down, all the group. You heard what Wuntumi said when he was going around.
So they were able to influence all these people?
They did, because they are out of office, because the same group of people Bawumia and Nana Akufo-Addo appointed were the same group that went and voted them.
But it's the same Kennedy. Saying that, it's the same Kennedy Agyapong was in the race.
Because you had a stronger candidate who left them. Alan. That is why you had all these problems they are getting.
But I'm saying to you,
and I'm giving you that.
When Alan was in the mix, Ken had a certain percentage point, right? Look, in this present day, the last primaries they did, he didn't get the same much.
Alan wasn't in the mix.
Alan was not in the mix, and I'm saying that
Alan wasn't part of the race.
Listen,
he just said
constituencies. He didn't contest. Kennedy got 0 in their last listing. This time round, did he get 0 in those constituencies? Did he get 0 in those constituencies? Because they were rigging the election for Mahmoud Bawumia. Because they were in power. They got 0. They gave him 0. This time he didn't get 0 in those areas. What happened? Because if they had gone to do this election polling station reorganization, of course you will not go back and put up executives who had given you 38.2%. You won't do that. Which political party will do that? It means something went wrong. So you definitely push them aside. Bring in new fresh minds to come, and those fresh minds would have reorganized a party and said, okay, let's sit down and look at the party dispassionately.
From the way you are sounding, you're telling me that the NDC will condone indiscipline if it does.
Which condone?
But so why can't they take their own?
I'm telling you,
they have a mechanism for resolving all
behind this. You see, Ken.
Yes.
He's no nonsense type.
You've heard what he said.
I'm saying, heard what he said. He said Western against NDC. They were applauding him. They were clapping for him. He said, Messiah, give it to them. He was given to NDC Raw. They were clapping. They gave him platform. They even made him chairman of Defense and the Interior Committee in Parliament. This group. He was one of the biggest person. They don't have balls to what they are doing. Is this their young boys who are talking over? They don't have that. Their leaders know. They know they can't do anything to him. What didn't the Abono regional chairman, Abronya, what didn't he say? They even wrote a letter distancing themselves from his speeches against bishops and other things. But they found him a very nice person. What decision have they taken against him? When he came out and ran down the whole bishops and the whole this thing, their general secretary wrote a letter distancing the party from Abronya behavior and other things. Did they start? Nobody called him to order. None. He's there. He's their baby. They're helping him. Tell the letter is me. He's showing you the letter.
So this is the letter?
Yes. They did all these things. So see, when NPP are speaking, just watch them. I'm saying that when they are whistling, you watch. They will sing a song for you to hear. You hear a song from them.
Are you saying that the NPP cannot survive the next election without Kennedy Agyapong? Is that what you're saying?
The party is already in turmoil. And I'm saying that the thing is that, well, we'll get opposition from United Party come 2028. But for NPP, I'm not seeing any strong opposition coming from that party.
Solos UP.
UP.
You are going to give them the match of their lives.
UP is a very organized party.
Oh, no.
Now, very
Solo. No, I mean, to be honest with you.
Now, which one is the honest here?
No.
We are discussing political parties.
UP didn't even make 35.
UP didn't take part in the last elections. What are you talking about? UP didn't take part in the last elections.
Blessings. Have you been following UK elections?
But reform the aim.
No, reform. Even if you watch, did you see Labour? Nobody thought Labour would have come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Labour was on its knees.
UP is new.
What are you talking about?
Blessings.
Okay, let me.
I want to help my people. They are my friends. MPP.
Solo, calm down. I'm with you.
MPP.
How can you deal with me on this that you are trying to play the devil's advocate?
The NDC. I'll tell you, we are not happy with what is going on in their party. We are not that we are happy and say that, no, we are not happy. Because we want the democratic credentials of Ghana to be out there for people to enjoy. But what is going on in that party? It appears it's pushing the NDC to become a one political party in Ghana.
That will be difficult.
The difficulty is that
is not within the spirit of the Constitution.
It won't happen.
It won't happen.
It won't happen.
We'll fight against.
That's why there is UP.
I'm saying that. Listen to the statement I made.
No one party stated.
Listen to what I said. I said their behavior is pushing the NDC to look like a what? A one political party.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the middle class, the young people, they are all drifting to NDC now. They are seeing a future in NDC because of this, the performance of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and his government. Unprecedented.
Right.
Okay, so
I'll come back to you.
Do something about it.
Yeah. The way you are so happy, when we come to tariffs, I hope you'll still be as happy.
We have evidence for the tariffs. We'll show it and we see. Yes.
You're in trouble.
Blessed.
Yeah.
Not in any trouble at all. You know, once a midfielder, you are. I think that a lot of figures of speech have been used here.
Yeah.
Some of them clearly has no clear direct influence on the topics that they have discussed. For you to say that United Party will be a very competitive, it's a figure of speech.
Why is it a figure of speech?
Because that's future impossible tense.
How is it future impossible tense, my brother?
You want us to go to English class? So I'm just telling you.
How is it impossible?
It's a figure of speach.
So you don't believe in your own candidate's mantra that it is possible? Now you are running away from that?
It's just like saying that in the next 9 months, Blessed will be pregnant. It is impossible.
No, you are comparing
okay?
different things.
So these are matters.
So the UP will never survive?
That's future impossible tense.
I see. Wow.
Have you seen a certificate that has been issued to them as a political party now? Have you seen a certificate?
That's a good one.
Is he asking me?
I'm asking
the UP is not even a political party now, you say. Or you haven't seen...
No. What is he talking about?
I haven't seen a...
You're not a registered, you're not a full...
What is he talking about?
You would have to ask that question.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you...
No, he's not too sure.
We haven't seen a certificate.
So he hasn't
for the UP?
Yes. And these...
So you even doubt they are legitimate political
IPAC
party?
has not... Tanko is here.
Okay.
IPAC has not informed us that there is a new political party. And when we go to IPAC, IPAC tells us the new political parties. And Tanko is here. We have not been informed of any new political party.
This is serious.
That has been formed.
That is serious.
So
he's not making any serious statement here.
They are entitled to that. They can be in that realms. But we're in a
the UP has not been certified. I mean, this is the first time I'm even hearing
about the UP.
Okay.
But I have not
You haven't seen any certificate.
So yes, so he hasn't had
and we have not been informed at IPAC that we have gotten a new baby.
Political party.
No, we have not.
So
and that must be put on record.
Yeah.
So they are out there making the attention.
So you're not disputing that, right?
So, he's not even too sure.
I am very sure of what I am saying as a political party.
Yes.
I receive correspondence from the Electoral Commission.
So the point is...
I do go, and it is on point. It's for you as a host to
also check.
So that at least...
You want to ask me?
You see, Joy, when you were launching the fact check, I was there, myself, Mustafa Gbandi.
That's true.
And it has been going on very well. And one of the fact check has exposed Kennedy Agyapong that what he said about Afari was completely falsehood. And that is on record on multimedia.
Right. Which one?
So... Please, I'm making my submissions. All right. So,
No, that's true. What you're saying is true.
So this has been established. And I want this fact check to be used on us daily basis. And I'm telling you, use the fact check to check me that there is no certificate issued to a political party called the United Party.
United Party. Okay.
We as political parties have not been informed that we have a new baby called United Party.
Have you heard of the base too?
Every political party has a base. And we call it the base.
Okay.
So
Kennedy Agyapong has a base too.
I cannot speak to that because I don't know. Because all of us, political parties, we have a base. And the base is the grassroots. So if people uses the word the base, maybe they must explain to the public what the base means. So when we just say the base, and we don't have a political party also called the base in Ghana, but every political party has the base, and the base is the grassroots. So in responding to some of the submissions that have been made in respect to influence, political parties don't just exist to compete. You compete to win political power. Every political party in your constitution, you indicated clearly that to win political power and to govern by the constitution you set for the manifesto you set for yourself for that political season. So you don't just go to compete and says that you have been able to perform and go and read the constitution, it says +1. You go and garner 32,457 votes. The whole country, my friend, I repeat, my friend, the MP for Nalegu Gambaga garnered 34,000 plus, more than the national, yes, just in one constituency, more than the national vote of Mr. Alan Kojo Cherabantin. And if you don't have influence in politics, please, you don't bring anything on the table. I repeat it. Political parties are not religion. You bring something on the table, and that is vote. We need numbers. We need influence. We need impact. We need to win.
Are you telling me that you can win this election without having some 30,000 plus votes? You feel it's insignificant?
These elections for 2028?
Yes.
There is nothing that is going to stop us from winning power.
Yeah, and that's why I'm asking you that even if someone had 30,000, just say the person has a following of 30,000, you feel that's not attractive to you?
It's for you to put it, the aggregate of that. And the proportion
its impact.
Yes, and its impact.
Right, okay.
So 30,000 could even be a drop in the ocean, depending upon what you get.
Okay.
And my brother has mentioned here
to what even Ken got in your primaries from your own delegates, somewhere around he got 46,000.
46,900. That's
if you add 46,000 to 30,000,
it's easy. When you are looking at, we have officers of the party, and officers of the party who voted in that election are not properties of individuals. They are officers of the political party
within which they are.
When you cease to be a member of that political party, it doesn't mean that those people will still be following you. Okay? So it is not the narrative. Me, as I sit here, I might have my direct influence on you, or I follow you, or adore you, I respect what you do. Immediately you leave the New Patriotic Party, don't expect the same thing from me.
That you follow?
Yeah, no. If I believe in your ideas, and you are in the political party that I belong, and I think that you can be a good leader, when you depart from that political party, don't expect me to follow you. And we have plenty of them. And to say
so
that...
perhaps that's what happened to Alan.
And to say, that's what I'm coming. That's what I'm coming. A certain statement has been made here that somebody said, I cannot
It's not somebody
confirm.
says,
I can't confirm. I've not heard him.
Oh, how?
I haven't heard him. I don't need to hear everybody.
Oh, how?
I don't need to hear everybody.
And I
haven't heard him.
So assuming without admitting that indeed Chairman Sabu...
No, but we can play the tape.
Yeah, that is what he's saying.
No, but your producers must play it.
He hasn't heard. It's being fair to you.
This platform...
let's...
we are helping the discourse.
To educate, inform, entertain.
So I have made a statement, you are disagreeing. So I said, they should play it for you.
And I'm going to put it in a proper context for people, because when you get the opportunity to sit here to speak,
we must clarify the
because it's not because you are the most knowledgeable or you are the only person that can sit here. There are more people who sit out there who can do proper analysis than us. So when you sit here, you must make a concrete attempt to let the people understand the angle in which you are explaining the facts.
So you're doubting.
So if you are saying yes. if indeed such a comment is made, let's aggregate it and do it mathematically.
Okay. So I'll come to you just so.
But you need to play the video.
I'll come to you soon.
If we have 2 million people who have not come out to vote because of one individual, and that individual that we are talking about was in the same election, why didn't they go and vote for that particular individual?
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
But you just told me that
I am asking
that if you leave a political party,
it's because I don't want this person.
Yes.
Because of this person has. So, and that person is in that contest.
Yeah, but you just told us that sometimes you belong to a political party. So if the individual leaves, you don't want to follow them.
So it means that if the person doesn't follow, he's still in your political party. So the person did not vote not because of that person. Because the person, if it is because of that person, he will have gone and vote for that person.
This one.
So there are other factors that contributes to that. And we have established those factors in Professor Michael Quay's report.
Have you heard what Sulo was talking about, that some close associates of Kennedy Agyapong are saying he has left the party?
I haven't heard it. I have not heard it. And
that is brother.
If I have never been heard about his brother, I only heard about him.
Right.
And like I am, when you are in a political party, it does not mean whether your brother should also be in the political party. I don't know whether he's also there.
No, he contested.
So for this comment, I haven't heard it. So if indeed that is what he said, maybe it can be true and it can be false. It's left with Honorable Kennedy Agyapong to dispute that. And we talk about a committee. He talked about a committee that was set up in Ashanti region because of Kennedy. I put it on record here from the National Secretariat of the party. No committee was set up in Ashanti region purposely for Kennedy Agyapong. We set up one committee headed by Professor Reverend Mike Okay.
Oh, what are we talking about?
To investigate and also to interact with the party people and come out with a report. And that is something that has been done. Again, the huge defeat that happened in this country for the first time was 2016. 2016. The 2024 is just the second, overlapping that of the 2016. The NDC was slapped with a huge defeat.
Yeah, close to 1 million, you say.
Yes. And look, it disintegrated the entire NDC. I visited him in Techiman when they sat down to do a collation. This man could not even drink his tea.
Oh, you're talking about...
Yes, computer. They could not even come with resource. And let me tell you,
it was that bad?
NPP won the 2016 election because of what happened in 2012. And we went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court looked at the weight of the evidence, agreed with most of the things that we sent there, and told us that elections are won at the polling station. We came and did a lot of reforms. We went, manned the polling stations, and won the elections from the polling stations. So we won the elections on our own merit. We did a lot of things before we went for that particular election, but we won the elections on our own merit. Whether we had a leader at the time or we did not have, or whether we dismissed people at the time, the party was focused on our strategy, not human beings.
And that's what you stick
every
to
party,
do now.
Yes, you don't need to build a party on people.
But how do you respond to what Rashid told you, that you don't even have the you will not be able to crack the whip on Kennedy Agyapong because of his level of influence within the party?
You see, that is his view, and his views or opinions are enshrined in the 1992 Constitution. I can't take it away from him. The only thing you have to do is to wait whether we will be able to crack it or not. Because we are a disciplined political party. We are a party that believes in the rule of law, like I told you. And I think that the right procedures must be used. I will not sit down here and tell you what is going to happen to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. But I'm telling you that no individual is bigger than the party. Not me, not the General Secretary, not the National Chairman, not the flag bearer. Nobody. Nobody is bigger than the MPP.
What's your General Secretary at this NEC meeting?
He's ascribed to the meeting.
I'm asking if...
He's ascribed to the meeting, and I'm his deputy. We are two. One beautiful lady.
I see.
We're all there to support the General Secretary.
So how come your General Secretary did not make the announcement? Instead, we had your national organizer, who's a known Bawumia supporter, making the announcement.
You see, it's not an announcement. It's an interview. It was an interview that the media sought from him. And as good friends of the media, he shared what can be shared. It's not every meeting.
But you were there. You were there in the video.
Yeah, I was standing behind him.
Yes.
So it doesn't mean that it was being shared by.
So where was your secretary at the time?
Secretary we were having other engagements because we had meetings to do with the US, the diaspora, and some so
you agree with Rashid that quite a number of you as executives are quite scared of Kennedy Agyapong?
No, nobody is scared. Why are you going to be scared? Scared for what? There is nothing to be scared. We discuss him. We've referred him. This is not the first time we've referred Kennedy to disciplinary committee. He has been referred to disciplinary committee before. During the 2023 primaries, he was referred. You can remember. He came 3 times to appear before the committee.
And you did what?
So the committee, we took necessary measures with respect of that. It's not every disciplinary measure that you put out there, because some of them you don't even hear them. Yeah. But some of them can be caution, some of them can be a minor disciplinary measure towards the person, and all of these things go on. So this is not the first time. My brother is talking about the impact that they have made.
Okay, Lance, should I bring in Solo? Yes.
He's talking about the impact that they have made on the people. Which impact? Which impact? Tell me, apart from the radio station you established in Bimbilla as an individual, tell me what the NDC have done as a political party in Bimbilla. Just one. The entire northern sector, all the road projects you are doing, 90% of that is our projects. You have renamed them. I can name all of them. All the projects you are doing in the northern sector. The impact of NPP in the northern sector is very clear. It's very clear. It is the NPP that started the development of every district capital by making sure that we tie every district capital in town roads. The kind of infrastructure we did for the northern sector by way of roads, very huge, including the very region that the current president comes from.
Have you heard of the Big Push?
All the Big Push are renamed.
Oh, it's yours originally?
Yes! They are projects. Didn't they call the Ofanko this one? They are calling it a Big Push. Is it their project? Is it their project? Ask him. The Target Road, that big road, you are calling Big Push. Did you start?
Oh, he knows that road.
He knows. I'm telling you. I'm a town boy. I'm a boy from the town. I know everything that happened. The NDC absolutely did nothing from where I come from. They did nothing. I'm from Zabzugu. There is no project.
But what you're telling me is quite new.
I am telling you on record. They did not. So if you say
it's just rebranded,
many of them. Check the Michelle Kam, that road getting to the Eastern Corridor. The expansion project was already ongoing. They came and renamed it. Check the Winneba Road, the expansion project. Accra to Winneba, the Kasua, those roads were already ongoing. All of them, but they've named them.
So if you had 8 years and you couldn't do it,
we started it.
And look, you have a political party that comes to office.
Road infrastructure
and wants to do that.
Road infrastructure is not an event. It's an activity that you start. Somebody will come and continue. There are projects that they did not finish and we came and continue. Some of the hospitals, we've named them, that we finished. So we started them. You can continue the projects without renaming them.
As Big Push?
Yes, you can continue the projects without renaming them.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't think that the NPP is so much worried about the NDC because they have failed the people of Ghana. Transport fares today are very high. Dollar rate that they say is low does not commensurate with the actual standard of living of the good people of Ghana. The Galamsey they promise us nothing has been done about that. They have created a gold board to be able to enrich themselves, and some of all these things are ongoing. Teachers' salaries are not going. Workers' salaries are not going on. Absolutely nothing, even as his workplace. They have not even erected a pool. They have not erected a new pool. He's commissioning what we did at his workplace.
So you come to understand the difficulty. The word you come and speak and you are ending, you know that there will be a lot of holes that will be punched. So ending is a problem, but that is fine. I can understand you. First of all, if you want to be a political party, you start by presenting your documents to the Electoral Commission and you are issued what you call provisional license. Once you have the provisional license, you have every right to proceed to launch the political party, and that's what we did on the 16th of October 2025.
So the UP is a provisional party, political party.
Our documents are ready, and very soon he will receive his text message as the final certificate. That's what happens everywhere.
So it means there's no certificate?
What is no certificate? The provisional certificate is a certificate. That allows you to launch yourself, and then you go through the process. You must have all your officers in place, staffs. That is what we have done.
So the UP is not a full political party?
So it will be very soon.
We can call it a political group.
It is not.
The most important thing.
Thank God I've been exonerated.
There is nothing that you have been exonerated. I've said it countless times.
For now, you are an association.
No. It's a political party in waiting.
You have
because you have not gotten your
association.
final certificate. And I've said it time with that number. That when Ayawaso West,
so what if your final certificate is given to you after 2028?
No. I mean, why would it be so? We have presented everything this year.
Okay.
So why would it travel to, and everything has been covered? So you cannot say that you don't give it to her.
Okay.
I understand why he's so interested. Because he knows the impact of the United Party on their activities. He's trembled. He's always keeping an eye on our certificate. But I can understand. He should feel free. We will be on the ballot, and our parliamentary candidates will be everywhere contested. Again, there was a committee in Ashanti region.
Okay. On Kennedy Agyapong? On
Kennedy Agyapong.
Really?
Let me put it this way. The NPP set up a committee right after the election of 2024, chaired by Chief Minister in the Ashanti region. And their conclusion, they narrowed it onto Kennedy Agyapong that as a result of his utterances, that was one of the main reasons why the party lost. The second reason had to be with the fact that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was visiting Manshia Palace too much. So he lost the elections. These were the conclusions. And remember, the Ashanti region is a bread basket. It used to be the bread basket of the NPP until they decided to do otherwise. And so when a report of such magnitude is coming, you can understand. So that one is also not... and he made a mention of the fact that you form a political party not just to compete. Who has said so? I was only drawing inference and punching holes into what you were saying, that trying to poo-poo 35,000. And I said, granted, he had 35,000.
32,000.
So
it's not even
32,450.
So now you are
0.28%.
So you have reviewed your figures.
No, I'm saying that he did not even get votes after my brother.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
You had 30.
He even had
1,057.
He even had 1,000. Alan had 1,000.
0.28%.
Which is so dear to our heart. And shout out to all those that went into the ballot and listened to our programs and policies and voted for that conscience. And I was only telling you that in your own party, if you were that conscious, you would have realized that 27,000, is that 32,000? In 2008, your party, Nana Akufo-Addo, needed about 27,000 to become the president of the land. So I will be the last person knowing this history behind your party to come here and try to poo-poo. And I referred you to a tape of one of your towering figures. Now he's claiming he has not heard about it. Hey, I'm very surprised. Such a damning statement, you have not heard of it as a Deputy General Secretary. That Chairman Sabunsu.
So look, you are repeating the same thing.
No, he said he didn't hear it.
Yeah, right.
And he was trying to ridicule what I said. And I'm saying I didn't say it because we know the data. We have done our research on the ground and we know what caused their defeat. And we don't want to boast about it. But when the reality dawned on one of their leading figures, Chairman Sabosu came out and said that, look, if anybody was going to take a look at the 32,000 votes and think that Alan did not have any impact on election 2024, then that person must be living in Kosmakaya. And that they went round and took data
but you are in history now. It's all gone.
I don't have that problem.
Now,
so I brought you back again that in election 2028, all of us are going to start from what? Ground zero. Now, let's drift a bit. You see, this whole disciplinary action is a playbook. When they believe that you are becoming a thorn in their flesh, they will try and push you out.
Why are you prejudicing them?
No, but the point is that they will not be able to succeed on this one. But the whole thing is that they want to give him a bad name, Kennedy a bad name, just like Tanko was saying. Here is somebody. I mean, all the 10 sins that they attributed to him, I have checked it. None of it that Kennedy did to benefit himself. All the sins that they attributed to him were things that at that time there were no men in the NPP.
If you have a member of the UP come out to say that I'll spill the beans, I'll collapse the UP, will you be happy?
Why not? If you have done anything wrong, and let me tell you, Kennedy Agyapong has also credibility to protect. The mere fact that he came out to say that has things to say and he's not saying it puts him in a very tight corner. Because if you always, I would say this, if you are a good citizen of this country and you know your party have erred, remember in the second interview, he made mention of 3 things that's so damning to their party. First of all, he said that Agenda 111 contracts were being shared like biscuit. They were selling it, which is serious. You get my point? Number 2, he said almost all the executives of the NPP were doing galamsey. I have the benefit of Professor Frimpong Boate's report. I haven't read it. I did not see all the executives, but he is adding up, which is a matter of concern.
But I doubt if Haruna is part of that galamsey.
I don't do galamsey.
No, he said all executives, so he can't take himself out.
I'm an executive.
He can't take himself out.
Please take your cameras.
No, nobody will take a camera. How do we do galamsey?
Investigate me.
No.
I've ever dug a pit before.
He is part. According to Kennedy Agyapong, he is part.
Be careful what you say.
No.
I can drag you before court.
I don't have a problem with court. What I'm saying is that my source, let's go to court.
Be careful
my
what
source,
you say.
Kennedy is saying that why? No, don't let anybody delay. What I'm saying to you is that Kennedy Agyapong says that all the executive, is he not executive?
Yes.
So how can he take himself out? So it is for him to drag Kennedy to court and not to be sitting here. Why are you afraid of Kennedy?
I've not heard Kennedy said that.
I would everything you haven't heard. So what have you heard?
Kennedy said it.
What have you heard?
I don't listen to him.
So how? Oh, my goodness.
Listen to him.
So, did you listen to yourself in the opening statement?
I said I don't just go about listening.
Oh, my goodness, not true.
So,
it's not true.
I'm not a fan of listening to
So Kennedy says,
I don't want people to be listening to people.
And for emphasis sake, if you are not listening to Kennedy, I am just briefing you. That Kennedy says, as an executive, you have been doing galamsey.
And he says he doesn't do.
No, it is not about it. It's for him to take Kennedy to court to purge himself.
Let me listen.
That it is just
for today, I've listened to the audience. I'll come to them, but let me listen to you, and then we'll take a break. I'll listen to my audience.
I'm saying that. You see, my brothers and sisters in NPP, my initial comment was they need to do soul search. Their party is in big turmoil, big one. 2016, we lost just about 950,000 plus. Okay, this wasn't up to 1 million, right? 2024, they lost nearly 2 million votes. 2 million. So look at the comparison. 2 million in a span of some few years.
Since they were the first to do that.
Oh, I'm saying that we mastered their strategy of rigging and followed them through to see their rigging machinery.
So you also rigged?
Oh, that
I'm saying that
the strategy
of their rigging. Listen to my words. I say we mastered. When we say mastered, what does that mean? We are following what you did.
You could have said you discovered.
No,
you mastered.
You mastered. No, I'm saying that we mastered.
So the two of you.
So it is that you did.
We mastered the strategy of their rigging.
So you mastered.
Because Kennedy Agyapong told us.
So I mean, he had an antidote to the rigging.
No. He said they mastered.
You see where we are coming from?
They did better.
Yeah.
No, that's what he said.
Kennedy told us.
Let's explain.
We discovered. We uncovered.
I will use that. We mastered yours.
You mastered. It means that you surpass us.
No. Why? From where?
That's what he said.
From how I understand you, they saw your tricks.
No. Let me explain. You see, what is in his heart is what he has said.
Allow him to make the point.
Allow you to make the point. You're talking about
they rigged it.
NPP.
Wow.
Didn't I tell you they are masters of rigging? I've been saying it time and again.
Wow.
And I always indicated to you their rigging machinery, strategy.
Wow.
So everything that they did in 2020, we watched them closely and said, these people, they want to play another game on us in 2024. We stood against it. We stood against it and destroyed everything because Kennedy Agyapong time and again won them. Do you know how we won the 2016 and 2020 election? If you joke with me, I'll deal with you people. Because he knew what he was talking about. He knew what he was talking about. Now, so these people, it is not Kennedy their target. It is the group. You see, the Alisa group went and planned.
When you say this Alisa group, are there specific names you have? Is Haruna part of that?
Haruna is a deputy general secretary.
Oh.
He always sits there.
He's the deputy scribe of the Alisa group.
They sit there. They plan that strategy. Put a presidential candidate first before you come and reorganize the party. Who does that?
By your national
I'm saying the
Council of Elders are proposing same now.
Oh no, we are doing reorganization. Can't you see? We've started. We are even putting executives in place. Now, my brother was talking about projects. You see, he mentioned big push. Why didn't you add Tamale to Wale and Bolga? I was there with the India High Commissioner, with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. They went and cut salt at that place. Ran out to 2024 election and ran away up till now. Why are you not mentioning it?
Since 2024?
24.
You mean the road?
The road, the one that we are chasing, the $29 million that I'm talking of. So if NDC had looked for money right now and started, you come and tell us that we are adding it to a big push. Do you know why we're rebranding? I'm saying I'm not rebranding. The thing is that I am telling you that these are the things they went and did. Pokwasi over the interchange and all this. They didn't start anything. Ask them. This Tema interchange, when you are going to the Tema Highway, the interchange, ask them, who started those things? Who brought the money and everything?
So the NPP never did.
I'm saying that if you saw the funding and everything left and you came and started to work the team, do you say that the others should not take part of it? You see how they are. When His Excellency late President Mills, the N1, you remember the N1 projects? You see, he thought these people, we are all Ghanaians. You started something. I came in, completed it. He invited former President Kufuor, is that not? Yeah. For the commission of the project. Was that not a good one? Ask them. NDC left major projects for them. When they came and completed them, they didn't have the courtesy to even invite NDC officials to come and see and sit in there to do the commissioning. They were claiming all these things. I've mentioned that I can name plenty of them for them. When we even gave them Afari Hospital, 8 damn good years, they ran away, they ran it down.
And that's why he's
and that's what I'm saying.
That's why he's telling you.
And I'm saying that for 8 years,
Joint has done some checks on that pronouncement by Kennedy Agyapong to prove that indeed some considerable work had been done.
Considerable work. They didn't say considerable. They said operationalize it.
Yes. So we need to.
That's what we are looking at. If you claim that nothing has been done, then you're not being factual.
This is the problem of this country is that we don't want to face the truth. The man was the chairman of
and he claimed that nothing was done.
No, he's saying that for 8 years.
Yes.
If you wanted to operationalize the thing, 8 years you would have done that. You don't use 1.6 years to blame somebody for not operationalizing the thing. That is what he was talking about. Is it a fact?
Yeah, but it will be
a fact to say there.
That's what I'm telling you, that our fact check is proving that
your fact check
I'm saying that our fact check
the whole statement as a whole.
Yeah, but if it's
one of the basic rules of interpretation.
Yeah, I get that. But
so what were you fact checking?
Has been done.
No, but what were you?
Why are you all attacking him?
If you claim
fact check, what is the fact check?
You guys, you fear data. That's your problem. You fear data.
If you are claiming the data, you should interpret the statement as a whole. Take the statement as a whole and do a man.
Was NDC and data
spoke in his capacity as a former chairman.
He says nothing was done.
Listen. Yes, he was in charge of that Select Committee of Defense and Interior. The hospital is under the military. This man was chairing that committee, and you think that the document that he has a privilege to see and look at the extent of work done, your fact check should have covered all that. But if you go and say somebody has done some 2-3% work on it for 8 years, just because he felt that when I commissioned this and it will be an NDC project, they will clap for NDC, so I'm not going to do it. They left it to rot. Go and see the kind of things these people are that. Why haven't you go and fact check? There's a big hole.
PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.